Moving forward, we have a question from 2017. The question reads as, recently there was a proposal to translocate some of the lions from their natural habitat in Gujarat to which one of the following sites? So let's have a discussion over here. So they're saying that the lions have to be transported from their natural habitat, which is there in Gujarat. What is the natural habitat in Gujarat? Which is dry, grassland kind of a situation. Now they're going to get transported to which of these? Okay, let's look at all of the places that are there in this list. You have Corbett, which is somewhere into the north. Okay, your Uttarakhand, those areas. You have Kuno Palpur, which is there in Madhya Pradesh. Kuno Palpur, which is there in Madhya Pradesh. Mudumale, which is in Tamil Nadu. And Sariska, which is there in Rajasthan. According to you, geographically, which area, Rajasthan, Tamil Nadu, Madhya Pradesh or your Uttarakhand area, which of these would be having a climate and temperature and everything very similar to Gujarat? Gujarat is here. If you look at it, your Rajasthan is on to the top over here, Madhya Pradesh is over here, your Tamil Nadu is here and Uttarakhand is even more than that. Which is more likely to be similar? Isn't it Madhya Pradesh? Yes. So yes, the animal can be translocated only to areas of very similar nature. It cannot be like, okay, lions which are living in grassland, dry area can suddenly move to a much more drier area which is there in Rajasthan. That will not happen. Okay, or to a cold area which is there in Uttarakhand, or to a much more tropical area which is there in Tamil Nadu. That will not happen. Translocation will happen only between similar climatic areas. So here, the answer to this question is B, Kuno Palpur. Moving forward, the next question is, if you want to see gharials in their natural habitat, which one of the following is the best place to visit? Again, let's have a look. Gharial is primarily one kind of a crocodile. It's a freshwater mugger crocodile. Okay, it's marked by its very sharp stout-like thing that is there. Very, very narrow, sleek stout that it has in the front. Very uniquely different from the other crocodile species. Now, you have 4 major options given: Bhitarkanika, Chambal, Pulikat and Deepore. This is where I want you to understand, even when we were talking in your species section, we had spoken about gharials. And at that point, I had told you, gharials are so important that in India, we do have a wildlife sanctuary specifically created for the gharial population. It's called as your National Chambal Wildlife Sanctuary. And I had told at that point that Chambal is occurring at the midpoint of 3 states, all of these description. It all started with the discussion of the gharial. Okay, so this is again a recall. We've done this even in your, not the same question, but a gharial based question. We've done it even in your species PYQs. This is how UPSC tries to put it all into place. 1 year in 2017, they might ask this, but even previous to that, they would have asked something about your gharials. The answer to this question is B, Chambal River. In fact, just keep a note over here. Not only Chambal, if tomorrow they ask your Girva River, there also you have your gharials. If they ask Son River, there also you have your gharial population. Okay. Moving forward, we have a question from 2017. The question reads as, from the ecological point of view, which one of the following assumes importance in being a good link between the Eastern Ghats and the Western Ghats? Okay, so let's look at all the areas over here. You have Sheshachalam, Nagarhole, Nallamala and Satyamangalam. There's not much of elimination that can happen with respect to geography. Why? Because most of these places, let's try to place it. Nallamala, Nagarhole is towards your Karnataka side. Sheshachalam again to your Andhra side. Satyamangalam to your Tamil Nadu side. And your Nallamala forest happens to come again into your eastern coast area. So what happens over here is, you are seeing sites which are either to completely to the eastern side or completely to the western side. For example, Nagarhole. completely to the western side. So it will not be, you need a site that is there in the middle. If I had to draw this, you have areas which are there into the western side completely or the eastern side. Your Nagarhole, west. Your Sheshachalam, east. Your Nallamala, again in the east. But if you look at Satyamangalam, which is there in Tamil Nadu, though Tamil Nadu is over here, Satyamangalam occurs somewhat closer to your, it's like a bit more to the center of the state. So what happens is, you do also know one more fact, and this is very important to know. Satyamangalam was considered to be the hideout of the very famous forest dacoit Veerappan. Now, obviously, when he's chosen this area, he needs to have a good access to the different kinds of natural resources that are there, good kinds of trees. If it was one area exclusively in the east or one area exclusively in the west, that would not have been a good area or large span of area for his activities. And this is where you come to the point where, out of all the options given, the one area that's rightly placed between your western and eastern Ghats is your Satyamangalam Tiger Reserve. So Satyamangalam is the connecting link between your eastern and western Ghats. The answer to this 2017 question is A. The next question is a 2016 question. The 2016 question primarily is, you have the national parks and you have the states given. So the national parks are Nagarhole National Park, they have matched it with Karnataka. Bandipur, they have matched it with Odisha. Bandhavgarh, they have matched it with Madhya Pradesh, and they asked which of the following is correctly matched. So now when you look at it, I have already discussed this previously that Nagarhole is in Karnataka. This is correct. Okay. When I am saying that is correct, you can eliminate two options over here because 1 and 2, 1 and 3 are the rest. Now when you look at the rest too, you will see Bandipur is also a national park which is there in Karnataka. So you can eliminate 2. The answer to the question is 1 and 3. Bandhavgarh is in Madhya Pradesh. Okay. Now moving forward, we have again a 2016 question which has a lot to do with something that we have discussed in these group of protected areas itself. Consider the following statements about Loktak Lake. The Keibul Lamjao National Park, the only floating park in the world, is located in Loktak Lake. Manipur's state animal Sangai deer is endemic to this region. I had told you both the statements are correct. I have already mentioned this to you in a previous question. So here you know Keibul Lamjao is the only floating park in the entire world and it's located in your Loktak Lake. Loktak is in Manipur. And Manipur state animal Sangai deer is endemic to this region. This floating sensation of it is given by these vegetation islands called as Fumdis.